You're looking pretty good in there. There's some pretty serious lines going.
Yeah?
Why don't you want me working for your dad? Oh, he's a psycho.
That's a look at Love Lies Bleeding, the new romantic thriller that follows reclusive gym manager Lou, played by Oscar-nominated actor Kristen Stewart, who falls hard for an ambitious bodybuilder, but their love ignites violence and pulls them deep into the web of Lou's criminal family. And Kristen joins me now. From when you first read the script to then bringing these characters to life on screen, how refreshing was it for you to work on a movie like Love Lies Bleeding?
We were in New Mexico, and it was like stifling and dusty and hot. And I felt like my hands were dirty and hot. And, you know, like I wanted to like carry a tennis ball around in my pocket and throw it against walls. Like I felt like allowed to play. I felt like allowed to be like a mucky kid and be somebody who like takes up space in a new way. And so yeah, it was just fun. Like the whole movie is like just, it's full of weaklings and a lot of very opposed strength. Like it's a real rip you in half type of experience. And when we were making the movie, I was just like elated. I was just having fun the whole time. And the movie ultimately is like really intense, and you know, it's a love story. And so therefore it's also a horror story, naturally. And I don't know, yeah, whatever, but fun. Just had like such a great time making it.
I love hearing that. You know, you told Variety that you wanted to reveal more of how you see yourself than you ever have on film before. So what was that experience like, and do you feel like you did that?
I feel like that's something that's written in articles because it's like a way of framing and presenting like a moment in time. And that's not wrong, but I didn't think about that when I was doing it. You know what I mean? It felt instinctive and correct, and like I was attracted to the project for a million reasons, and because of the filmmaker Rose Glass made a movie I loved. And yeah, it was like, I guess in retrospect, if I'm analyzing the whole scenario, there was a reason why I felt so good and alive and like I was having so much fun, and that was because I, you know, was playing somebody that's not usually at the forefront of a commercial film. And when I say somebody, I mean a gay person who wears baggy clothes. It's so funny, you start like really reducing it to the terms. You're like, but what makes it different? I'm like, yeah. It wasn't super sad. It was her fault. She's bad, but I love her. She's hot. You know, it's just like a real movie about real people, and not, you know, not like a lesson on some kind of moral conundrum. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know people at Sundance loved the movie. There was cheering. There were moments where people were squirming in their seats. What was your experience like watching the movie back?
It was the first time I watched it with an audience, and it was really fun because, yeah, like squeals and stuff and laughing and like a lot of cringing. The movie should sort of make you go, man, humans are like really disgusting animals, but like, God, I am one, and like, I can't get away from myself. You know what I mean? And then also at the same time, like how good it feels to be alive should be like present too. Everyone was very alive in the screening. If you know, I think that that's a good goal to have as a filmmaker, is like get everyone to understand that they're made up of a million kajillion cells and they don't know how to fit together. And yeah.
We have to talk about your cover of Rolling Stone magazine. What did you love the most about that shoot?
Like when I associate, like when I think like, okay, the cover of Rolling Stone, I think almost famous. I think I'm not a musician, yeah. I'm not in a band. Okay, well then, like, I guess, like, do I have like a persona? Like, how do you want to capture this moment in time, whatever? Like, why am I on the cover of Rolling Stone? Actors just sell movies and like, hopefully like say things that don't like cause waves, and in order to get people to like them and, you know, come have an uncomplicated time at the movie theater. And so in this, like, I was like, well, what picture do I want taped? What picture did I want taped to my ceiling as a teenager? And we just tried to make that picture.
Well, you succeeded.
I know, I'm like, and I nailed it.
Yes, it's so true. I mean, it was just so memorable. Listen, congratulations on the movie. It was so nice talking to you. Love Lies Bleeding hits theaters tomorrow.